I'd say this is just giving away a huge advantage by choosing to bowl first. Everything about the pitch says there are runs to be had, and I reckon the bowlers are going to have a difficult time. Right-hander opening the batting today. Looks like they'll take guard first up. Singh, the right-hander, will be down the other end. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Outside, could be a quick single.
Northwest gets their first runs of the innings. Gill picking up a good single there.
Oh no! What a turn! But that's right into the boundary.
How will he reply?
Well bowled. Blew it a rash shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Yeah. Nicely played. Runs one. And gone. It was all academic once it went into the air, easy back to the field.
Yeah, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final tests. He's got their tail up.
Delivery. Take the outside edge.
To drive, messing everything up.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Great shot. At least one on offer.
He'd return back from the deep. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yeah. That's too full. Yet makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be four more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yeah. Hold the pen.
Oh, left hand middle order batter taking guard.
That's all the way for a maximum. What a way to start.
Just missed the line. Not working.
Went for the drive, but no connection.
The loose ball one goes unpunished.
They'll get at least one.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep. Right off the middle of the bat. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be four. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Infielder onto that one in a flash. Finds the edge.
Into the third over. Northwest are now 24 for 2.
Smart collect, got across quickly to cut it off. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Played and missed. Went for the drive but missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Waits for it, cracks it away. That looks to be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Bolt, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
Just threw the shot too early.
Bolt over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Yet with a brilliant shot through the covers before, fielder never had a chance.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't stop that. Nicole loves the short balls, and that hook was no exception.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Nicole with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one no problem. Big edge. Where's that going?
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Yep.
Too much room. Got what it deserved. Super catch.
Rutherford, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Shot. Textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Gone aerial with that shot. It's gone high.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Yes.
That was asking to be hit, and it was smashed. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Nicked it.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 64 for 3.
Bolt back into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Good bowling.
Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. And that's hit them. Plenty of pace on that one. Going to sting later.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Peach of a ball. Nearly caught the edge.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
And that's hit them. That'll leave a nice bruise.
End of the over. Northwest are now 67 for 3.
Yep.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Edged it. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get to it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Dubai with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Captain going with some pace. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that has gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
And gone. Simple as you like. Easy catch for the fielder.
Stoinis, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicely collected by the fielder. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Doobie holds the catch and the batter has to go.
Rickleton, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. He's got their tail up.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
End of the 10th over. Northwest are now 85 for 5.
Captain going with spin and taking some pace off the ball. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run.
On the drive, the bowling's too good though. Great line and length, beats the edge.
beats the outside edge.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4. Big edge.
End of the 11th over. Northwest are now on 87 for 5.
Solid shot. Going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Picked that well, and it's on its way to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Nicely played. Runs 1. And it's out. Ripper of a catch by the fielder. Well held.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Played and missed.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely gathered.
Northwest are now on 96 for 6.
Bolt, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Now then, that's a confident appeal. Infielder onto that one in a flash. Flicked off the pads to deep square, 1 on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Well played. Could be a quick single.
End of the 13th over. Northwest are now 99 for 6.
Two straight and punch through the leg side. Fielder with the gather out in the deep. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Went for the drive but missed.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 14th over. The batting team are now 108 for 6. Change of ball and the next star batters coming into the attack.
Fantastic effort. It was cleanly struck and they got behind the ball and saved some runs.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Shot. Should be runs.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Head over the ball. Great shot. Racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Bolt coming back on. They've been bowling really well. Straight to the fielder. Safe pair of hands. Pinged off the bat and finds the gap.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
That's massive. Out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Solid shot. Going for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Off the bat and should get some runs.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That's a classic cover drive. Beautiful. Great sound off the bat. 4 runs.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Archer back into bowl. Been bowling well so far. Well played. Could be a quick single. Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Slog sweep all the way. Terrific shot for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Flicked off the pads to deep square. 1 on offer.
End of the second innings over. The score is now 154 for 6.
Juby coming back into the attack.
Dubai with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Power and precision in that one.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Huge edge.
Just threw the shots too early. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Went for the drive, but no connection.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Well now, that could be out of the ground. Drilled away for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Away it goes. Flown off the middle, and that's a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
No need to run for that one. It's going high and fast.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Needs a dot ball.
And out. Nice catch. And that's the end of the batter.
Naughty, right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 170 for 7.
Jar to bowl the last over of the innings. Goes big, smoked it off the bat, maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Big edge. They'll get at least one. Couldn't beat the field. Nicely gathered. Worked away. That's a nice single. Nicely played. Runs one.
Well, they're into the 90s in quick time too, and with the way they've been scoring, you wouldn't put it past them to get there in a hurry.
Beats the outside edge.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That was hit hard, and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. It's a respectable total. If the bowlers fire early and get wickets, it could be a tricky chase.
Kohli in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, and that's hit the batter. Good heat on that ball. Might try the Yorker next.
Kohli gets off the mark.
Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs. Stoinis with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle and they saved some runs. Played and missed.
Yes, nice
A
ball.
big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Outside edge. Safe. Another boundary. Bowler in disbelief.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap. Good bit of batting.
First over of the power play done, and it's a good start.
For none. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Well played. Could be a quick single. What a shot. Hit that one hard. No need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Straight drive. Mid-off will cut that one off. Timed that well, but found the fielder. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Runs 1.
End of the second over and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots in there and aggressive running between the wickets.
Wow, don't even bother running.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Power and precision in that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And gone. It was all academic once it went into the air. Easy catch for the fielder.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up. The new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot. Cracking shot, over pitch, and got what it deserved. 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Too much room, got what it deserved. Great work, held their nerve in the air and took a good catch.
Left-hand middle-order batter taking guard.
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. And out, 2 wickets in 2 balls. Tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle and ready to face up.
Norchi taking guard for the hat-trick ball. Here we go. Gone. Another wicket. A hat-trick. And the crowd erupts.
Hardik, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
The new batter in the middle and will want to just lead the ball or get behind the line of the ball. Nicely played. Runs 1. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure is being exerted.
That's 4 down in the power play and they're on track so far thanks to some good running and good shot making.
Completely undone by the Yorker. Great bowling.
Archer, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
That's too full. Archer makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yes.
Picked that well, and it's on its way to the boundary.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Richards with a huge appeal, almost pleading with the umpire.
Nice. Yep.
They'll get at least one.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Absolutely middled that. Richards finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Yep.
Infielder onto that one in a flash.
Archer watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. Big edge.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Lovely sound off the bat, straight to the fielder though. Norchi will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure well. It's something they do so well. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Great work. Held their nerve in the air and took a good catch.
Dubai, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. First ball for the batter, coming in. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Square cut, finds point, no run. And caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batter has to go.
New batter, the right-hander taking guard. We're into the lower order now.
for the drive, but no connection.
A little late on that. No runs scored. That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Yes, nice bowling.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now 48 for 8. Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Thick edge. No, that's racing away. Off the bat and should get some runs. Good shot, but finds the fielder.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Nice looking shot, but found the fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Is coming into the attack.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Played and missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Gone. Knocked them over. Just too much pace.
Bolt, the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition. Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Great ball. Very close to off stump.
It was a very tight leave. Watched it go by. Rather brave when you see how close that was to the stumps.
Bowling.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. Might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Stoinis back into the attack. The runs have slowed and they're a good option to keep the pressure on. Flick past square leg might be two on offer. Bolt with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one no problem. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. Great stop. That one was travelling. Beats the outside edge.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 10th over. The Acorns are now on 57 for 9.
Massive outside edge. Shreyas gets all of that, pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. Crowd love that one.
How will he reply?
Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Free hit coming up. He'll be looking to smash this for a maximum. Nicked it. That is 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Great catch. Safe hands and they get the win. That's all from the commentary box. Amazing match. Hope to see you soon.